Welcome back to Midday. All of Kamloops is getting excited because the BC Winter Games are fast approaching. We're welcoming today Nikki and Maureen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the Winter Games. You guys have critical roles to the success of them.
I'm the president of the BC Winter Games that we're hosting February 22nd to 25th, and Maureen McCurdy is the vice president.
All right.
Yeah, and we complement each other beautifully. She's the brains, and
I imagine you are as well. We have
we have a totally different skill set, actually.
Yeah.
So we complement each other brilliantly, but we have the best sense of humor that just seems to connect.
And in these high-intensity things, you do need a sense of humor.
Yeah, definitely a sense of humor, and she's sort of the budget side of things, whereas I'm more the creative side of things.
Perfect.
So
there you
it's
go.
a good team.
So together, you're a powerhouse.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Excellent.
Yeah, and you know, same sort of value system, and our dads are both named Murray.
Oh, well, there you go. You have to work together. I'm always interested to know how people get involved with something like this. I think, oh, how do you end up working for the BC Winter Games? I'd love to hear just a little bit before we get into what the need still is for the Games volunteers and that. How did you become involved?
It's not a very sexy story, actually. It's kind of boring. I was asked by
no boring stories. Nobody's story is boring.
Yeah, I was asked by the mayor if I would be interested, and our role is 100% volunteer, just like our entire board. We're all volunteers.
Honestly, I think people don't realize or forget, especially in those high-stress moments, right?
Yeah.
Talking to a volunteer, doing a huge job.
But it's a labor of love.
It's a great experience. Yeah.
Okay, and for you?
I got a phone call from Nikki and said to come for coffee. So.
Yeah, it's that domino thing, right?
That's right. You get voluntold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And usually then that ends up being the best. Yeah. So what do we still need for these games to be a great success here in Kamloops?
Well, first thing is snow, which we're getting today.
Yay.
So we can't complain about that.
No.
So that's going to help our snow sports quite a bit.
Perfect.
Yeah, and we're still looking for volunteers.
Yes, always looking for volunteers. Do you guys have
doing really well, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're at 860 volunteers so far, which is huge. So we're just almost halfway there.
Wow. And what is your goal?
We'd like to bring in about 1,800.
Okay. Okay, so we have a ways to go, Kamloops, but we can do it. We do know that sometimes Kamloops can be a little bit of a last-minute community. But this time, in order to get our criminal record checks and all that stuff done, now is the time to get on top of it.
Absolutely. But, you know, people are just stepping up and coming and calling us. And
yeah, it's continuous, the registrations that are coming
in.
So it's been great since we started.
If people, I know sometimes people hear, oh, they need volunteers, and they think, but I don't have any experience with that. Who do you need?
Well, we need lots of different types. So, for instance, in security, a lot of people sometimes are hesitant to volunteer for security because they think that they need to be all brawn.
Right, they think they need to be a bouncer.
Right, but we look for brains and personality. So, with security, it's a lot of just monitoring traffic flow, keeping your eyes peeled, being able to communicate well. So, lots of different things like that. So, yeah, we're not looking for the brawn. We have the awesome RCMP in town. They'll look after those side of things. But, you know, we're Winter Games, we're youth, we're excitement, we're about building legacies and capacity in our community, and just having people that will step up and, like, join in for, you know, helping make some food or helping with security or helping move.
Okay. Yeah. There's a job for everyone. And if people would like to volunteer, where do they look? Who do they visit?
They can go online to bcwintergames.ca and the registration form is on there. Or if they want a paper registration, they can go to the Sports Council office, which is our games office.
Excellent.
And that's at 262 Lawrence Street.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Merry
We'll
Christmas.
Keep our fingers crossed for more and more snow, and I'm sure these games are going to be a great success. Thank you for everything you're doing. It's a huge contribution.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment with more Midday.